Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your love reading for January through March 2019. It is a general forecast, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is a love reading, so typically these readings are for people who are involved with someone or who are wondering about someone. Um, Usually the reading kind of takes on its own story. If it doesn't resonate, check out your moon or rising, or um, head over to my website and I can give you a personal reading, which I find are a lot more accurate. So, Capricorn, I'm getting a very clear storyline here. Honestly, I couldn't tell if you were single or involved because I'm not really seeing one person. Um, like they're not showing up in terms of a court card, but I feel like you are kind of, if you are involved, I feel like you're sort of looking outside. Not, I don't want to say looking outside your relationship, but you're kind of wondering what else is on the other side. Like, is the grass greener? I see that you are kind of searching for that happy ever after. Um, in the recent past, it seems like there was some kind of boredom. I think perhaps you weren't very into someone, or I don't know why you were so bored. I think that you were just unsure because I think in the earlier days, if for these are the people who are involved with someone, perhaps you were reminiscing on what it used to be and how romantic and fun it was, and maybe you're bored right now, and so I feel like that caused some conflicts in the past. It either caused conflict within your relationship or you were conflicted within yourself because you just were kind of checked out here. um the central energy was the Knight of Pentacles, which is very, I think, Capricorn. You know, when I see the Knight of Pentacles, I think of someone who's practical, reliable, steady. I know a lot of tarot readers call them the Knight of Pentacles the more boring one, but it's because they're just so responsible. Um, but in terms of love, this can sometimes be the just friends card. Like I don't. This isn't someone that you're madly in love with. This is someone that you don't mind hanging out with them. They're fun, but I just wonder how into them you are because it was clarified with the Eight of Swords, so you're feeling perhaps restricted and trapped within this relationship. um Maybe this person comes on really strong and is expecting a relationship from you. Maybe you've been with them for a while and you feel obligated because you're showing up as someone who's very reliable and dependable. um it looks like you either, I think you're thinking of walking away. I don't think you have. Um, or it could be that you have walked away and you feel horrible and you just can't let go. You feel like you did something wrong because what's causing the Eight of Swords looks like the Nine of Pentacles. And to me, I know, I mean, it could be money, but to me, it's like I think you want to be single. That's what it looks like to me with all the other surrounding cards, and I'll get to why I think that. But it looks like, yeah, I think you want to be single and you are in a relationship that you're not very fond of. Your obstacle is perhaps teamwork in the relationship, or just maybe even just feeling like you're on the same page. Um, you're really guarded well, I would imagine you're guarded if you're not happy. And it could be that your partner's guarded too. Now, those are your obstacles. So the basis of the reading, like the basis of the situation, is the Five of Pentacles. So right away, I know that you're not feeling it in this relationship. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling a lack. You might not be feeling left out in the cold per se. You might just be feeling like a lack, like this relationship is not giving me what I want, or it's boring, or whatever. And it was clarified with the Chariot, and so I kind of was like, and so I want to know, why are you feeling the Five of Pentacles? And I got the Devil, and the Devil was clarified with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So it, to me, for some people, Capricorns are in a long distance relationship with someone and it is not working. It's too hard for you. You don't want to do it anymore. It's not fun anymore. Maybe it is costing you a lot of money. Because it looks like you're traveling for love. And the devil is just like, it's unhealthy. It's not, it's like maybe you're doing it but you don't want to be doing it. Or it costs you a lot of money. And the devil is anything that's unhealthy for us. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think you feel trapped with this person. I think I don't know if you're married to them or what. I don't see any cards that to me indicate marriage, but um your crowning thoughts, you are just daydreaming away, Capricorn. You had the Seven of Cups clarify with the Hanging Man. And to me, this is like you're not really grounded in reality, but I don't think you want to be. I think that you're just kind of looking at what your options are. I think you're fantasizing about something more exciting. But you're indecisive. You haven't decided what you want to do yet. That's what makes me think you haven't walked away yet. Um, Again, if you have already walked away, it could be that you're still like, did I make the wrong choice? Like you're just indecisive. And what's causing this kind of fantasy, uh, not being grounded energy is that I think you got the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups. So I think that you feel bad about, not wanting to be in this relationship anymore. And I think you want to date with Three of Cups. I don't think this is any third party. I think that you just are wanting to get out there and date. I think you want to be single. Um, and the Five of Cups could also just be like regret. Like maybe you're like, oh, I wish I didn't commit to this person. I wish I didn't commit to this. Like, I don't know what type of relationship you're in, but and I don't like to generalize, but each sign does have its thing. And Capricorns are earth signs, and sometimes earth signs are dependable to the point of we we don't know when to let go because we're so responsible, dependable, reliable. We feel obligated, something like that. um but the outcome's the King of Pentacles, and whenever I see like a single court card as an outcome, I don't, to me it and especially in a love reading, it doesn't symbolize a togetherness because there's only one person in this card. And I think that you put that burden down. That's what it looks like, because the King of Pentacles was clarified with the Ten of Wands, and then the Ten of Wands was clarified with the Tower. So I think that you decide that this is too much, because what's causing this King of Pentacles energy is the Three of Swords. So I think clarified by the Ace of Swords. So I think you get clarity. You're no longer in the Seven of Cups spot. You get clarity, and I think you separate from this person. Um, like for real, a part of me thinks you're already separated due to distance, but if that's not it, by the way, if it's not a long distance relationship, it could just be major power struggles, right? Um, yeah, major power struggles, and maybe the devil with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups is just that you rushed into something way too fast. Now I guess it could be vice versa. You could be the one who wants to be in this and are feeling trapped because you fear this other person wants to be single. It could, they can, the readings can go vice versa, but for whatever reason, I'm seeing it as you. So I think you end up separating from this person, and I think it's for your benefit, because I asked how you feel about this separation, and you got the Six of Wands. So again, the Six of Wands is victory. This person is happy. This person is getting attention from other people, so you might be happy now that can date other people, especially if you were in a long distance relationship and maybe you made some sacrifices, like you didn't go out as much, or I don't know. I'm just kind of making that part up, but that can happen where a long distance relationship just totally, takes over your life, and, it doesn't work for everyone. And so you might be happy to have, attention again from all sorts of interesting people. Your advice over the next few months from January through March is the Temperance card. So to me, this is all about having patience, balance, moderation. It's also about timing. Um, and when you meet someone, taking that time to just get to know them. And so again, now I am really thinking this is about jumping into something too fast because you were, codependent or sexually attracted or whatever. This is saying you got to slow down. Um, and it can also talk about just balancing your own emotions because when I clarified temperance, I also got the hermit. So this is about going within to figure out what you really want. Um, I'm not sure if you're a Capricorn that dates people and they're never good enough or something. It could be something like that, and it's because you don't really know what you want in the first place, and you need to take your time when you meet people. Now, your oracle card. So I always draw one oracle card from the Wisdom of Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. But yours was interesting, so I actually pulled two, and I think they go really well together. So your first card was Round and Round, and it was upright. Sorry, I think it's blurry. And your second card was Unfinished Symphony in reverse. So Round and Round is a 7. Sevens are, I think fives and sevens are pretty challenging in terms of numerology. They're spiritual lessons often. And Unfinished Symphony is 10. So 10 is ending, right? Where's my book? So let's read what number is that? 25 first, as it came out first. So Round and Round. So the meanings are the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So I have to interject quickly. That is why these two cards go so well together, because Unfinished Symphony is saying like it reminds me of like the world in reverse almost. Like you're not done yet. You haven't done what you need to do yet. So maybe that's just ending this relationship. Anyways, the oracle message is the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. The relationship message is, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So, you'll have to email me if this makes sense. I think it fits with this reading that I think you have a pattern of maybe just dating people that you know are just not for you. They could be. I'm not getting a lot of unhealthy energy other than this devil down here and, a little bit of fear here. But maybe just maybe you're too nice. Maybe people ask you out and you just say yes. I don't know, but there's a pattern that needs to be broken here, that you keep attracting the same type of person. Now, with Unfinished Symphony in reverse, it makes me think that that's where you are right now. And once you get here and end this, Unfinished Symphony would go upright. So let's see what this says. So in reverse, I have to read the protection message. It says, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Do not overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So I think that one kind of just reiterates the other one. I think that you feel a little responsible for this person. I don't know. Very interesting, Capricorn. Anyways, I hope that was helpful for you. It looks like you are going to break that cycle, but you know, we all have free will. So, um, if you're wondering what to do with this person that you're not too sure about, you know, just kind of reflect on what they have in common with some of your previous partners. And if you do feel like you've been here before, you know, what are you doing in that dynamic? How are you attracting that person? How are you contributing to that pattern? And what can you do to break it? So there you go, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. And if you want a personal reading, you can email me or go onto my website. Thank you.